Support for Radio Friends comes from IT Como, offering computer and IT services for small businesses and residential clients. IT Como can set up remote work-at-home solutions and data security and backup systems, and upgrade your company email to more modern platforms. IT Como can also help you get the most from your technology at home. Learn more at itcomo.com. Good morning. Welcome to Radio Friends on Friday, July 29th. It's good to have you with us. My friend Adam Saunders is here, and you brought along...
Yeah, my friend Lexi Linsenman here.
Good to have you here, Lexi. This is your second time with us.
Second time with you guys. I'm happy to be with CCUA.
So this is Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture, and it's going pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a good season. It's dry and hot, but all our programming is running on all cylinders, and so yeah, it's exciting time of year, and the gardens are now yielding, and so yeah, we're here just to kind of share some quick updates from the field and put a couple things on folks' radar.
So what do you want to get across, Lexi?
So we're harvesting thousands of pounds of produce right now. So you guys may be harvesting from your gardens as well. I know you're saying zucchini. We have radishes, greens. Kohlrabi. Have you ever grown kohlrabi before? Yeah, it's a great, it's almost like a cabbage radish, super good on sandwiches and such. But all the food that we grow is all donated to the food bank. And sometimes people get us confused with the farmer's market, that maybe we take all of the produce that we have from the farm and sell it at the farmer's market, but we actually donate all of that.
So all of the food that you're growing at Columbia Center for Urban Agriculture, it's all donated.
It's all donated.
To the food bank.
Yep, all donate to the food bank, and then we also not only donate all that food, but create experiences along the way. So our volunteers who come, they learn how to grow their own food. We also do job apprenticeship programs, and then we work with different organizations like Woodhaven or Job Point, and they come out so you can learn how to make food for yourself.
Yeah, there's a big education component there. So not only helping the food pantry and hunger relief, but helping train farmers and train gardeners and how to do it. There's no better way to learn than by getting out there and working with folks who are working the land, and that just getting your hands in the dirt is a great way to learn.
Yeah. How do you keep the insects away from the garden without using insecticide?
Yeah, there's a lot of different strategies we've developed over the years. That we have netting over our kohlrabi and our collard greens and certain soap sprays, and there's a lot of different strategies that we've developed. And we teach organic agriculture to our home garden mentoring. So one of our big programs is Opportunity Gardens, where we do home garden mentoring with families living with low income. And we have about 100 families in that program at any given time. And we go to their house and we help them till up their yard or build a raised bed, and help them troubleshoot questions just like that of how do you get more out of your garden? How do you solve problem A, B, C, D?
Okay, so now you're growing zucchini, and you have no problems with insects on your zucchini.
No, we do. We do have to do various strategies there.
What are you doing for? Because my zucchini have been destroyed with the insects.
I think the biggest thing is crop rotation.
And I did that. I put them in a totally different location, but the darn bugs came back and they found them.
Yeah. Oh, there's tricky. So we have various different holistic sprays and practice organic. So there are several tools in our toolbox that we.
I've not used any insecticide at all this year because I've got so many bees and butterflies. I don't want to harm the good insects.
Indeed, and the garden, it is a snapshot of nature, and I think that's something that we love doing. We work with the Department of Conservation. We work with a lot of our young kids with our farm to school program to get kids outdoors, right, and to taste from the garden, but also observe, see the butterflies, and learn about the ecology of this. And so our farm to school program, we just finished our 4th year, and we're expanding next year to all of the elementary schools this year.
And you know that's nice because so many of the kids these days don't realize where this food comes from.
That's right.
They think it comes from a plastic container in the grocery store. They don't realize that it grows in the garden.
That's right. And the different flavors and the taste, and that they could be a farmer if they want to be. And they can see, they have these role models of these urban farmers, and they can learn about the history, and it ties back to the curriculum. There's a lot of good layers there.
I remember this, several years ago, I had strawberries out, and my nephew came to my house, and he looked and he said, "What are those?" I said, "Those are strawberries." He goes, that's how strawberries grow?
Yeah.
Had no idea that that's how strawberries grew.
And even like older clients as well. I took a group out the other day, and they're dietitians like myself, and I went out, I was like, okay, do you guys know what an okra plant looks like? An okra plant, if you guys haven't seen it, look it up, gorgeous, where it's just big flourished, and then the plants grow up, and the okra just stems up, and they're like, oh, that's what an okra plant looks like, or that's what a Brussels plant looks like. So knowing food and getting to know your farmers, where the food comes from, and you don't have to have a bunch of acres to have a farm and grow food. You can have a backyard garden, you can have buckets, anyone can start a garden, and CCUA is here to help you and walk you through.
There's just nothing better. There really is nothing better than going out the yard, getting your hands in the soil, and watching those plants sprout from little baby seeds, pushing through the earth and growing, and then picking your own harvest.
Right, and taking it in for dinner and sharing that with your friends. It's so satisfying.
It is.
It's something that you don't have to be an expert to get a yield. You know, you can be a beginner. And so like our home garden mentoring, we have folks who've never put seeds in the ground. So we're doing square foot gardening. But we have families from all over the world who were farmers that were where they lived before, and they're refugees now here in central Missouri. They want their whole yard tilled up. Great. We'll meet people where they're at to help them with their goals. And
so you'll go to their house? Will you provide the tiller too?
That's right. Yeah, we do.
We get the whole family involved, and we actually have some of those stories
now,
on
is this
our magazine
only for the city of Columbia or Boone County?
It's in Boone County,
Boone County.
But
so you will go anywhere in Boone County, help people till up their garden, plant a garden.
Yeah, we offer that two different ways. We have funding from the county to help families with low income, but we also offer that as an hourly service, so you can hire us to come out there and build raised beds or bring compost or till or consult on how to lay out a garden or fruit trees. And so we want people to be successful in their home gardening. And so we've got a bunch of different strategies along those lines. Some new things that we're rolling out this next year. We have an apprentice program that's going to be scaling up, and so that's work at our farm and field trips and lecture series. So there's a lot of positive things happening there, and ways for the community to get involved and train folks how to grow their own food.
We want to share this food with everyone. We want everyone to come and get excited, just like you get excited about your garden and get excited about healthy eating, because when you eat healthier, you feel better, more positive. But.
All right. If people want more information, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, our website is columbiaurbanag.org. And one quick plug for a mark your calendar, September 24th is the Harvest Hootenanny. And so we'll be back with you before that, but September 24th is a big celebration of the season. We'll be there at the Ag Park next to the Farmers Market in our big headquarters there.
Okay, so you can go to www.columbiaurbanag.org for more information.
And we have magazines as well with information.
Okay, all right, you got it. Thank you so much for coming today, and I'm glad that your garden is doing well. I just wish I could keep the zucchinis safe at my place.
Yes.
All right, that's the only complaint I have. Everything else is doing great. We're out of time for today. Something you'd like to hear or see, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.